everyone, welcome to my channel. So let's start with today's video, and today's topic is nucleic acid and nucleotide. So I'm going to tell you briefly and I'm going to explain the structure and importance, everything related to the nucleic acid and nucleotide. So first of all, as in my previous lecture, like in first lecture of this chapter, I have told that nuclein is first time reported by Friedrich Mischer, and he said that this nuclein is acidic in nature. Fine. Then later on, Hershey and Chase have proved that this nuclein is nothing but the DNA present in the nucleus. Nucleic acid is of two types, which you are going to study in this chapter, that is DNA and RNA. The full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, and the full form of RNA is ribonucleic acid. Now, this DNA, first time, the term given by a scientist named Zacchaeus. Very important. Remember this. Now we will be talking complete information. I will give you complete information about DNA in this video. So before that, let me talk about the DNA as a genetic material and RNA as a genetic material. If you will see that DNA is the genetic material in all organisms except virus. Fine. So DNA जो है सब में genetic material है except virus. Ribonucleic acid is genetic material in virus, in some virus. So in case of virus, आप लोग अगर देखोगे, अगर RNA present है, in that case DNA is absent. वायरस के केस में या फिर DNA हो सकता है या फिर RNA हो सकता है, दोनों एक साथ प्रेजेंट नहीं होते, और ये जो इनका जेनेटिक मटेरियल है दैट विल बी सराउंडेड बाय, genetic material is surrounded by protein coat known as capsid. Fine. So in case of human being or in case of any eukaryotic organism, the cell is having DNA and RNA both. एक ही सेल में आपको DNA और RNA दोनों देखने को मिलते हैं और दोनों के अलग अलग फंक्शंस होते हैं, बट जो जेनेटिक मटेरियल होता है वो सिर्फ DNA ही होता है. बट इन केस ऑफ वायरस, आइदर RNA विल बी प्रेजेंट और DNA विल बी प्रेजेंट, दोनों साथ में प्रेजेंट कभी नहीं होते. नेक्स्ट, जो DNA होता है वो सारे ऑर्गेनिजम्स में प्रेजेंट होता है उनके न्यूक्लियस में. सो DNA इज प्रेजेंट इन न्यूक्लियस, बट इसके अलावा भी जो DNA होता है वो प्रेजेंट होता है माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, plastids, cytoplasm of prokaryotes. Okay, so जो जेनेटिक मटेरियल, जब डीएनए एज अ जेनेटिक मटेरियल वर्क करता है तो वो न्यूक्लियस में प्रेजेंट होगा, बट उसके अलावा भी जो डीएनए होता है वो अलग अलग जगह पे प्रेजेंट होता है, एंड in these parts the DNA will be single stranded circular, and in case of nucleus, when in nucleus it is present in a double stranded form. So these are the important points which you have to remember right now. फ्रेडरिक मिशर ने न्यूक्लिन सबसे पहले बताया था जो कि एसिडिक होता है नेचर में. जो आज की डेट में हमको पता है डीएनए इज एसिडिक इन नेचर, और अब क्यों होता है वो एसिडिक, अभी मैं थोड़ी देर में आपको बताने वाली हूँ। फिर जो न्यूक्लिक एसिड होता है वो दो टाइप का है, दैट इज डीएनए एंड आरएनए। डीएनए जो टर्म है वो दिया है, इट वाज टर्म्ड बाय ज़ैकारिस। जो डीएनए होता है वो सारे ऑर्गेनिजम्स में जेनेटिक मटेरियल होता है एक्सेप्ट इन केस ऑफ वायरस। वायरस के केस में आरएनए भी जेनेटिक मटेरियल हो सकता है और डीएनए भी जेनेटिक मटेरियल हो सकता है, बट वो दोनों एक साथ एक ही वायरस में प्रेजेंट कभी नहीं होते। एंड इनका जो वायरस का जो जेनेटिक मटेरियल है वो एक प्रोटीन कोट से कवर्ड होता है जिसको आप कैप्सिड कहते हैं। डीएनए is present in the nucleus when it acts as a genetic material. Apart from that, DNA is also present in other parts of the cell and other types of the cell. Like in eukaryotic cell, जो DNA होता है वो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में भी प्रेजेंट होता है, प्लास्टिड्स में भी प्रेजेंट होता है, एंड प्रोकैरियोट्स में वो साइटोप्लाज्म में प्रेजेंट होता है, एंड दे आर सर्कुलर एंड सिंगल स्ट्रैंडेड. These are the characteristics of nucleic acid. Now let's talk about the structure in detail of DNA. You can take a screenshot till then. Okay. The nucleic acid, this is a polymer. And this polymer is made up of nucleotide. So it is a monomer, single unit which makes the DNA or which makes the nucleic acid. So nucleic acid is nothing but the group of nucleotide. One nucleotide is made up of 3 subunits: pentose sugar, nitrogenous base and phosphate. These are the 3 units of nucleotide. So just for your understanding, if this is this whole structure is nucleic acid, then this one unit is called as, it will be called nucleotide, and this one nucleotide is made up of, let me use other colors, it is made up of 3 subunits like this. One unit, this one unit is pentose sugar, one nitrogenous base NB, and this one is phosphate. So just for your understanding, I have made like this. Let's talk about the pentose sugar. So first topic is pentose sugar. Pentose sugar, why we called it as pentose? Pentose means any sugar molecule which is having 5 carbon atoms. Pentose sugar is a monosaccharide. It is a monosaccharide having 5 carbon atoms. Pentose sugar is having this structure. Hope you remember in 11th आपने ये सारी चीजें पढ़ी हुई है. So this is diagram of one pentose sugar. This ring is called furanose ring structure. Why furanose? It is having 4 carbon in the ring and 1 oxygen. That is why furanose. This is carbon 1, this is carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, and here I will draw will be carbon 5. Carbon 1, HOH, 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 CH2OH. This is one type of pentose sugar. Other type of pentose sugar is HOH, HH, HOH, CH2OH. Now there is a difference between these two sugar. Difference is on this carbon atom. आप देखेंगे कि सेकेंड नंबर कार्बन पे इस शुगर में सिर्फ H है और इस शुगर में हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप प्रेजेंट है. These are the pentose sugar. This pentose sugar is present in case of RNA and this pentose sugar is present in case of DNA. If the pentose sugar is present in RNA, that pentose sugar is ribose. Ribose pentose sugar. And if this pentose sugar is present in case of DNA, it is called deoxyribose sugar. Fine. Now difference is of just one oxygen. अगर इन दोनों डायग्राम को आप कंपेयर करेंगे तो आपको दिखेगा सिर्फ एक ऑक्सीजन का डिफरेंस है. This is the only reason we called it as deoxy. Deoxy means it is having one oxygen less. We should make it like one oxygen. Okay, it's not 10. So एक ऑक्सीजन डीएनए में कम होता है as compared to RNA. इसीलिए इसको deoxy. Oxy is oxygen. D means absence. So इसमें deoxyribose sugar में एक ऑक्सीजन कम है as compared to RNA. Now here you see that is the reason. मैंने जो आपको इससे पहले वाले वीडियो में बताया था, this is the very important reason why it is unstable and more reactive as compared to the DNA. ये ज़्यादा रिएक्टिव है. जितना ज़्यादा फंक्शनल ग्रुप होगा वो मॉलिक्यूल उतना ही ज़्यादा रिएक्टिव होगा और जितना रिएक्टिव होगा उतना ही अनस्टेबल होगा. This is why it is more stable as compared to RNA. So this is one thing. Next is nitrogenous base. This is the second component of nucleotide. Nitrogenous base is of two types. It is a nitrogen containing molecule. It is of two types, purine and pyrimidine. Purine and pyrimidine, these are the two types of nitrogenous base. The difference is, in purines, there are two rings present in the structure and in pyrimidine, only one ring is present. Ring means I am talking about this structure. This is one ring and this is another ring. In case of purine, in pyrimidine, only one ring is there. Okay. Next is, you will see in case of purine, 4 nitrogen atoms are present in the ring as it is a nitrogenous base. Here only 2 atoms. 2 रिंग है इसलिए 4. यहाँ पे एक ही रिंग है तो उसका हाफ हो जाएगा, that is 2 atoms. Position of nitrogen is important. Nitrogen is present on carbon number 1, carbon number 3, 7 and 9. Here in this case, nitrogen is present on carbon number 1 and 3. Let's see the structure. The nitrogen is placed here, here, here and here. यहाँ पे nitrogen present है, यहाँ present है, यहाँ present है, यहाँ present है. In the single ring, nitrogen is present here and here. This is about the difference in purines and pyrimidines. Now types of purines. There are 2 types of purines. One is adenine that is indicated by capital A, and guanine that is indicated by capital G. Here you will see three pyrimidines: cytosine, capital C, thymine, capital T, and uracil, capital U. So you remember purines in AG, and here you can remember like this: cut, CUT, cut. Likewise, you can remember the pyrimidines. Last component, this is pentose, nitrogenous base. Last component is phosphate, and the formula is H3PO4. And because of this, the DNA is acidic in nature. Okay, so this is about the structure. Now let's discuss about how they are arranged in the double stranded structure. Nucleotide is having these three components, but one more way is there to write this. Nucleotide is equal to nucleoside plus phosphate. Now nucleoside is nothing but pentose sugar and nitrogenous base. So in spite of writing these two, you can also write as nucleoside. Let's name according to the nucleoside and nucleotide. I am writing here nucleoside and nucleotide. If DNA is there, pentose sugar plus nitrogenous base, this is nucleoside. And what is nucleotide? It is pentose sugar plus nitrogenous base plus phosphate. Now how we are going to name it according to, what is the basis of naming them? It is on the basis of this nitrogenous base. So if pentose sugar is present with nitrogenous base, that is adenine, अगर पेंटोस शुगर एडेनिन के साथ है, आप उस न्यूक्लियोसाइड का कुछ नाम देंगे, दैट इज adenosine. If pentose sugar is present with guanine, it will be named as guanosine. If pentose sugar is present with cytosine, thymine and uracil. Now the word you have to see here, in the end we are adding this sin. In case of pyrimidines, you have to write cytidine, thymidine and uridine. These two are purines. So in case of purines, you have to write sign, and in case of these three, cytosine, thymine and uracil, these three are pyrimidine, D-I-N-E. So in that case, you have to write cytidine, thymidine and uridine. These are the three names of nucleoside when the nitrogenous base is pyrimidine. Okay, I am again repeating it. न्यूक्लियोसाइड यहाँ पे मैंने 5 टाइप के लिखे। न्यूक्लियोसाइड 5 टाइप के किस बेसिस पे हुए? ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द नाइट्रोजनस बेस यू आर यूजिंग। सो न्यूक्लियोसाइड में इट इज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ पेंटोज शुगर एंड नाइट्रोजनस बेस। इफ इन नाइट्रोजनस बेस you are using adenine, that nucleoside will be called as adenosine. If you are using guanine, that nucleoside is guanosine. If you are using cytosine, cytidine, thymidine and uridine. Likewise you have to remember. So यहाँ पे हमने 5 टाइप के न्यूक्लियोसाइड के बारे में पढ़ा. Now next let's talk about the nucleotide. So न्यूक्लियोटाइड के केस में अगेन पेंटोज शुगर सेम रहेगा. मैं 5 पेंटोज शुगर लिख रही हूं. फिर फोस्फेट सेम रहेगा क्योंकि ये न्यूक्लियोटाइड है. टाइड है और साइड है, तो टाइड के केस में तीनों सब यूनिट प्रेजेंट होते हैं. अब डिफरेंस कहां पे आएगा? डिफरेंस विल कम when we are using the nitrogenous base. First we are using adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine and uracil. Now the names will change accordingly. So number 1 will be called as adenylate acid, obviously. Guanylic acid, cytidylate acid, thymidylate acid and uridylate acid. So these are the name of 5 nucleotide on the basis of nitrogenous base you are using. So 5 types हो गए. न्यूक्लियोटाइड में भी adenylate, guanylate, cytidylate, thymidylate and uridylate. These are the names which are very important for NEET. Just remember that. Okay, so this is all about the structure. Let's see how these nucleotides are bonding to make a nucleic acid or DNA or RNA. Before that, let me draw the pentose sugar first. This is pentose sugar, HOH. So this is pentose sugar. On carbon number 1, here you will see that nitrogenous base is connected and the bond is glycosidic bond. And on carbon number 5, you will see phosphate group is present and this bond is known as ester bond. Here, this phosphate is connected to the carbon number 5 through hydroxyl group. If I want to draw like this is oxygen, CH2OH. So this helps in making bond with phosphate and this bond is known as ester bond. So this is one nucleotide. Now let's make the other nucleotide. Let me make it the deoxyribose sugar. another, and here again nitrogenous base and the pentose sugar. In these two nucleotides, this is the nucleotide number 2. When these two nucleotides will make bond, they will make a bond through the 3rd carbon and 5th carbon through the phosphate. Phosphorus के through 3rd and 5th carbon joint होंगे, they will make a bond. And the bond between two nucleotide is phosphodiester bond. Here also you observe that this phosphate is making a bond with hydroxyl group of 3rd carbon. So here also ester bond is present and here also ester bond is present, and these two bonds are having phosphate in between. Phosphate के थ्रू ये दोनों हाइड्रोक्सिल जो ग्रुप है वो बॉन्ड कर रहे हैं. Such type of bonding is known as phosphodiester bonding. तो phosphorus क्या इंडिकेट कर रहा है? Phosphate group, and di to ester means we are talking about this bond and we are talking about this two bonds of ester. Fine. So this is the structure of dinucleotide. इसी तरीके से जो डीएनए होता है, आपको पता है जो डीएनए का स्ट्रक्चर होता है, इट इज डबल हेलिकल स्ट्रक्चर. 2 स्ट्रैंड्स होते हैं डीएनए के स्ट्रक्चर में. तो एक स्ट्रैंड इस तरीके से जॉइंट होता है थ्रू phosphodiester bond. So in next lecture, this is about the DNA and the components which are present. Now in next lecture, I am going to teach you about how these double strand is intact, how these double strands are making bond with each other, and who gave the structure of DNA and what are the peculiar specificity of this double helical DNA structure. These topic I will cover in my next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Keep learning and be safe.